Actually, every veteran, I think, is aware of the power of the mind. For example, if you have pain and you go in and see a doctor, they'll often maybe give you a prescription or perhaps do an injection. And yet most veterans have understood or seen someone who's been injured, didn't realize they were injured, reported no pain until after the emergency was over, and then suddenly realized that they'd been injured. What happened to the pain in between? Their mind was controlling it. If you can learn how to tap into those same things, not around an acute injury, but on a daily basis, you can improve the pain just with your own inherent healing capacities through the mind.
No matter whether they were traumatized or not, every veteran I worked with had problems with sleep, had problems with irritability, had problems with attention, feeling on edge, and that that just because they left the war zone, they were hyper aroused, they were easily agitated, and so we were looking for solutions to help them calm down, to help them sleep, to help them be able to not overreact to the minor frustrations in their day-to-day lives.
You've seen older people in China doing Tai Chi Chuan, 80, 90, 100-year-old people, they're out there. That's the exercise they do. That's the kind of basis for the exercise that we're teaching veterans, is simple, slow, conscious movement that you can all succeed at. And whatever your condition is, there are movements you can do, and you can do them successfully.
If you're having issues with fatigue or pain, and you've been advised that you need to exercise more, one of the keys is how do you find something that fits into your lifestyle, that fits into what you believe to be an enjoyable activity that you'll be able to continue.
If I educate you about a modality, a management, a self-management tool that you can do yourself, you can moderate the frequency, you can temper the intensity, you can do it sitting down, lying down, sitting in the subway, in different areas of your life, and you're in control over it. And if you don't do it one day, it's probably not the end of the world. But you might feel that if you do it the next day, it's very fulfilling to you. You have control over it.
The first thing you have to get in your mind is that you can have more than you have now. So you can say, well, that just sounds like a bill of goods. You know, so the part of you has to be curious enough to say, what are you offering me? And find out, what am I offering you? So what I'm offering you is a series of treatments, basically, that can help make you whole again. And that means whole, really whole. Like your body is whole, your mind is whole, your emotions are whole. That's possible for you. And maybe you've never experienced that, I don't know. But it's possible. So then it's just a question of how hard are you willing to work at it.
And sometimes it's a functional disorder. When a functional disorder, almost like I will tell the patients, just like a computer, it's a software problem. Sometimes it can be hardware problem. If you change the hardware, you still have to change it, upgrade your software can be matched. So your inside has energy lines, is a blockage. Information doesn't send to the locations. So this way, no matter where, no matter how, you always learn something simple, easy, effective exercise called energy exercise will allow your body can come back, allow your body can work as oneness, then allow your mind become stronger. Therefore, you will have a stronger body, you will have healthy body.
You know, all the conditions that plague our veterans, all the post-traumatic stress disorder and depression and mild traumatic brain injury with the difficulty thinking that comes with it, and the restlessness and the fatigue and the chronic pain that's often there, all of them can be at least helped some, if not significantly, by these mind-body approaches, because all of them are affected by stress. The body and mind are basically out of balance. If you can restore the body-mind to equilibrium, to balance, then those symptoms will begin to disappear.
When you feel a deep sense of inner equanimity or peace, you make better ethical decisions. You're actually more responsive in the moment, less reactive. The whole idea of the meditation is to make you very responsive, very present, very awake to each moment. So rather than, say, the classical image of somebody meditating going, you know, eyes closed, very relaxed, we're finding just the opposite. While you may feel within a deep inner relaxation, you're very present to circumstances, you're very responsive. So we find people who are doing meditation, they'll come back to us and they'll say, I feel like I'm more myself, more able to be who I am in the midst of different circumstances, whether they're very stressful or just very regular everyday circumstances.
As we progress on this journey with a partner with you, we are perhaps giving you some simple tools, but we're also giving you a key to a very exciting world of healthcare. You know, we have a car key. We turn it and we don't have any hesitation whatsoever that car usually is going to start up. But once it starts up, the complexities inside that engine are such that you don't think much about it. And so, like the human body, we're giving you simple keys to open up a world that will make a difference in your well-being and health.